Hello to you viewers and welcome to another edition of your favorite program called Talk to the Camera, where they bring the program come to you today. My name is Kona, Sesay, and the camera can work out with you all the way in Belgium grounds for talk to traders them where they do business in Belgium, so that we go get for know from them ever since district Duncan salon wherein the borders are closed and people from overseas where they ship markets not able to carry their market inside salon where they self can use for sell in our country. We will go and talk to them how this don't affect them and also what are some of the things that what they do for affect this sick na their own part also then they do business. Now we go to them people here and get their own views. Hello to you sir and welcome to this interview. Please tell me your name.
Mina Ibrahim Teddy Kama, Chairman Belgium Sellers Association.
Alright, as Chairman of Belgium Sellers Association, sir, what you don't do for help sensitize, for push this sick from our country, for sensitizing people and what they sell in Belgium, say this sick is real and at this and this and supposed to do for help this sick here so they not get it.
Well, we don't do a lot. For when the sick don't come, as an organization, we say we don't do new. We don't at least arrange megaphones within this ground, the Belgium ground, from Treasury building to Waterloo Street. We don't sensitize people with megaphone, tell people and say the sick real, and we don't stop there. We even the executive even buy the Veronica buckets over 28 buckets. After then we buy soap. All distributes now the one whole community for this sickness. Some of the things and the executive don't do. I will not tap there, we still sensitize people because as you know this market, Petersburg market, people and they don't that side. All them people and they would go there, they sensitize them, they give them all the things they need pertaining the sick as an executive.
But then you don't mention the things that Una don't they do. But ever since this sick don't come, any Soriat organization don't come to Una aid or anybody from the government don't come and say, now so and so we go do for the people of Belgium for help them for affect this sick.
Well, the only people who come na the ground, the MP na this constituency, he will come, at least instead will come with some buckets. When they can distribute to the community, and the mayor of the municipality himself come with face mask them, about 2,000 face masks. We can give in a Belgium we don't distribute. We won't distribute to people who know that transport the pass we give because we show them each man gets some man get 5, some man get 8, some man get 10. But still it is still beaucoup. So for long keep on to reserve. Traffic they so they then at the junction they give people inside transport to the Sheba.
Alright, this face masks where una don't shape, yes, una don't shape them. But then people normally can get face masks and keep them inside their bag or their pockets while they walk on the streets of the town or they do business. I wanna can see that them face masks I wanna give people and they use them the right way and also they know they just keep them inside their pockets and bags.
Well, some they use them the right way, but most people let they use and say it irritates them, it torments them, the breath. You know, some people they keep on in pocket, but as an organization, we say we don't pass your mention. Now they go and say compulsory people for use them. If you don't use them, they either suspend you or fine you. So now that we don't put in place. We let people use them compulsory.
Alright. But I know we talk our business don't telephone now ever since really sick. Don't come out the country.
Well, for the business is not really easy. From where the sickness come, until we all know say a pandemic business, it's not easy. This is all over the world, not to salon, all over the world. Because normally, like we own business all the day, and most business now from the diaspora they come out. And now, them people they call them business, and they right now they definitely they car again. Plane they travel. Ship they come over, better ship they come. Even you see the ground how they say. Because normally, people when they can offload their container, then they use goods. And then we can go buy the market, they also come put to sell or go and smoke tea. So but right now, all landed all reduce. You know what I'm saying? So business not the right now. Right now, more company now gets. We should can have keep company no more. Because here now we own office, our business place. So we no go sit down house, we don't clean, we just get for camp.
Alright. But you go please tell me, you feel say all the measures where the government they use for effort this sick now the country, now the right way they go about them, and also how these measures they affect on where they sell now Belgium.
Well, the measures are all there in place. To me, the only problem I get now with this inter-district traveling here, because the commodities they won't forget our country, not for skin for right now, the skin for all. Because now, normally it's got they pull chop money. If I give me 150,000, I know what they buy. Now you get 150,000, we will tell you say pepper now so all empty and then how they go on. So me now this inter-district business and me get problems. I know more. For all the other measures they do.
So what if you say government for do about that?
Me I want to lift up for me. That inter-district. Me now that.
Alright, so what are the message now they send to viewers then?
Well, I they tell all Leoneans say COVID-19 real for sure. Now no underrate them because if we underrate them, it will tell on we tomorrow. So now follow the precautions. So now that's how I go for Syria.
Alright, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello sir and welcome to this interview. Please tell me your name.
Mena Vidal Mansaye and Mena the Public Relations Officer for Belgium Sellers.
Alright, as the Public Relations Officer, sir, you go please tell me what una don they do for effort this sick in Belgium.
We've really done a lot. We don't do so much. I mean, the leadership of Belgium Sellers, I mean the executive, we don't do quite a lot. When the sickness comes, at first we try to see how best we can do with regards to sensitization. So we take mics and go all around the place. You know, Belgium cover a wide range. Belgium is a place very big. So we make sure we take mic, we members them go all around at the four corners of Belgium, explaining as best as we know then about the sickness. We explain how severe it is, the things that we need for do with regards to wearing nose masks and the likes, the need for we wash we hands them regularly, the need for we get social distancing and other things them. So we manage to do that and we do them efficiently.
All right. When you talk of needs for me to do things like for wash hands and all, you know, all things they get for the equipment them, like for wash your hands, get for the soap, water, where they run from pockets and so on. How not really forget them tools then they way you go need for do that work.
All right. Well. Like I say, the leadership come together and we put ourselves together and raise some money within the executive and buy them Veronica buckets them. But we'll get somebody now we meet where they do quite so well. The chunk of the money we use for buying Veronica buckets and then I provide them. Now then I no less a person but Mr. Ibrahim Mambu. Now I give the chunk of the money. So what we need for do, because this pandemic don't come, they don't declare them as a global pandemic, we need for do we only two. So now I put the bulk of the money we'll go buy the Veronica buckets then. So we come and put them Veronica buckets and then a strategic positions them. Because Belgium wide. So what we do, we put them now every other corner, every other junction around Belgium. Then we get challenges with water because you need water every day. But we they manage, we talk to the junior ones them, then they take them 5 gallon rubber them, then go get water and make sure so they fill all the buckets them all around the place every morning. Then we find soap for wash hands and other things them. So that's much where we don't try for they do all this while.
Then we talk about the face masks where when people go testify, say not everybody, especially the traders them, na free turn they agree for use face masks. I want to see that the one way they sell in Belgium they use face masks and when they not use them, what thing una can do?
Well, honestly, it's really tough. You know, people still seem forget this denial tendency. But all that we do as leaders, then we employ members and say the best you can do for the safety of yourself and your loved ones, them and your fellow countrymen, them, your friends and whatever. We all need for wear face masks. But what we do initially was that we pull away on Kofa and buy boku face masks there. We make sure so we give every member my Belgium here. Then I worship the mayor Ivonaki Soya carries large quantity of face masks for Belgium sellers. So then they will make sure say we share them to each and every member. Even people we know to member, because the face masks we Ivonaki Soya give be boku. So even people who want to visit us, they end up for benefits from their face masks. And with regards to people not wearing their face masks, there is not much we can do for now except we talk to them. We try for making them see the reason as to why we all need for wearing face masks and the dangers where they surrounding you not wearing your face masks, you know. So that's now what we do, and that's what they continue for doing.
Alright, so what will be your final word when you left for viewers then?
Well, for viewers them, from a trader's point of view, we want to let everybody know say things are not as they were before, and things are extremely hard now. But we not get option. We get for face the situation and see how best we can do for make we get a better counseling. I mean, so that things will be normalized again. So, like for the general public, what they say, let we all continue for adhere to the advice of the medical practitioners them and the state apparatus them. We go for listen to government, because whatever it is that government say, for try as best as we can for do what government tell we for do. And then things they get for do with the fact say we need for where we face masks, we no masks them, we need for do social distancing, we need for wash we hands regularly, and also manage for see how best we can do all of them things so that you not come on a street and go home and go infect you loved ones and at home, you know. So that's not the final word I will get for members of the public.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're so welcome here. Thank you.
Hello, sir, and welcome to this interview. Please tell me your name.
Francis Mana, Secretary General, Interim Body, Belgium Sellers Association.
Sir, you go please tell me, ever since this cyclone Kona we gone to the salon, waiting don't be on our daily activities now this Belgium part?
You mean when COVID came? Well, I don't go say business as usual, although we used to come here every day, so we do every day, but the only thing no more, a lot of things don't happen in terms of, because we don't experience drop in with business, you know, talk about social distance, and you know say business man always say with crowd, you know, people that they come, so customers the way they come in number, and they say for distance we say. So we experience all the things, some of the things that we don't see as a change in our business, the normal business and that. The customer will be used for Canada again. The one way they come, they say they can cry, say things not easy. And some of the things now.
Let me talk on how una be purchase una goods them before, the percentage, how it increased or how it dropped compared to now.
It dropped drastically. It dropped. Because the people, you know, we don't think that they do it. More of European things them outside this country. You know, now they call it Belgium. They do it both electrical and furniture, them, household and for office furniture. Them. All those things they come from outside this country. And now you find out say ship them the how they can at this country now. And the car wouldn't send it for you. So it dropped actually.
Let me talk concerning the measures where the government don't put in place for affect this sick. Of course, yes, you don't mention how it affects now because now business dropped drastically. But then you feel that the right way that they go, oh, you go please tell me if by chance you happen for the imposition for like be in government, what thing you go do for affect this?
Yeah, I believe the government don't take a very good measures in terms of distancing we and then 3-day lockdown them. It makes sense because according to the experts, them then say the less we contact yourself, the less the spread of the disease. But at the same time, although 1 or 2 lapses a day, you know, they call it the district lockdown then. You find out say, are they food be they come out, they can meet you. Even though government don't talk, say food go they go the provinces and come from the provinces. But very recently we get shortage of pepper. Just imagine they go to market. If we buy 2,000 pepper, now count the content. 35, 6 for 2,000 euros. Now count me what's a count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2,000 euros. So I believe say that is one of the things that will actually affect the business, you know, at the country. Because we sell not just because we sell electric. What we sell here, we go back to the market, we go buy. some of them. So I believe say what me for being advised government, perhaps when they're able for see what's and then people in their own thing where they go through and make them tell the shorting. Because now a pepper season this. Why for shorting the market? You know, the rest in better will not experience any price for say price increase because of this corona. So that side I commend government.
Earlier when you speak of people where they gather at home for bikes, then we talk concerning how they try to see that this social distancing be effective in Belgium.
To be honest with you, to be candid with you, not much effective. Why? People that they try for their daily bread. If you talk say go sit down or social distance with customer come, so man go feel say if you go bien, it will be left out. So you go force for come. Like we, if I can go further, we get a story where me the man, me and one my brother. What we put first, we government don't put the measure here. We talk say anybody where they go inside we store, they forget a face mask. You know, otherwise not go inside that store for go sell the customer. And the customer that be appreciated that one day. And we bought the boys and self don't welcome that idea. So with the fact that with the mayor of Freetown because for Kaya, last year you can't left about 1,000 face masks at the ground. At the same time, while we brought that one have a disabled organization, absolutely instead because with some face masks then. So it's all down there. We sell the buy. At least man, everybody get enough face masks. But no more, people they find it very difficult for use this thing because it's not easy, because it's not comfortable at all. It discomfort you and everything. So some man able. Some man can just put on their pocket. And we don't tell them say, may they use them. Although that just finish them. Now television you do like tell we say this face mask you go use them when you don't need a sick person or you deal with a sick person or then a very overcrowded place. But if you don't have the open air, therefore the option is whether for use or not for use them. So we they find it difficult and some of they expect say all man has skit where they pass back for the wear face mask. When they talk on television begin back say let all man has skit the wear face mask. Whether you then now crowd the place or you alone, as long as they're on the street there with face masks, they will know that.
But are we say the government will say so long as you're in a public place, you're supposed for use that?
Yeah, well, the word public, some of we keep prefer say, when you say public, some man they take and say, if I can't Belgium in a public place. But more than a Belgium, I can take and say, that's a public place. Why go to market in a public place? Why go to post in office in a public place? So, it depends on how you look at the word public.
Alright, so what are the message now they send to viewers concerning that day and also to Papa government?
I talk to my family, them, owners, them. That we abide to what the experts, then they tell what the government they tell we. And we main source for this coronavirus, it will be from government. Not from any other social media means. Waiting the Minister of Information and tell we concerning coronavirus, no believe them. A lot of them don't underrate them because some see the say because they kill so many people in America, Italy, you know, Spain, and we now with the guests, although people they die but not too much, so some take and say, you know, which I no believe say corona day, and real.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to this interview, sir. You will please tell me your name.
My name is Tijan Darami.
Okay, Mr. Tijan, what you do today at the park?
What do
you do today at Belgium Park?
I'm a business. I sell fridge, sell plasma, sell electronics. I do in Belgium.
Please, Mr. Tijan, you go tell me. Ever since this thing called COVID-19 don't come at this country, how business don't start like for you?
Well, to be frank enough, from where the sickness don't come, business not fine. Because right now, but people they know they can't buy electronics. Now more food. And where they sell electronics at Belgium, or they really strain. But all the same, we say, oh, thank God. Yeah.
All right. You go please tell me inside Belgium. What I wanna done the say didn't think the way government don't talk say make we go they do for prevent we say we not get the sick here so wanna they do am.
Well, to be frank enough, we got very good executive in Belgium. Before, from the time where you say this sickness don't come, when think about me are the number one person first we begin buy face masks. I go to shop and they buy face masks. And they bring account to me, company them, and they give them. I say because prevention is better than cure. Yeah, how they are really sickness in other countries, and not go file a chair. If you reach us, and not go file a better. Because we're too close to ourselves now. We're not like a family. If one person gets an I believe so all long better. Our family is and then our host, then we must better. So now we take them very serious. With all the measures our government puts, we make sure say we go to Warsaw. We protect ourselves. Government help in the help we. The best thing I would do, we protect ourselves.
What if you say don't lacking inside all the things that the government they do for fertility? What if you say the need for add to?
Well, like that lockdown, you can look at other countries where the sick they less than a lockdown they cause them. But like me, what's the times I can talk? That 3 days, it don't mean anything to me. Because when you look at the incubation period, let's say that 14 days. Some even more than 14 days. If once you don't get like day 1 today, you go local like tomorrow. Until the 4th day, it not go show symptoms. If you get strong resistance. First, if you not get strong resistance. But if you get strong resistance, you open up. Then they go and shape and give other people. I believe the measure of government for put, we not say it's not easy right now for the government. We say no, they're not going to for get income. I tried in the try. But at least we go for sacrifice, now give and take. Who the people are going for give and take, the government says at least the little they're able to help. I believe say like the vulnerable, 2 vulnerable people are all vulnerable for now. But to get the other way past it. At least we're able to take care of them. Government say, well now for we safety. Because if that's the spread in this country, I like government not tell you for Sudan house, you just Sudan house for yourself. So it's better government lock we. Then pick the hand will get the problem. Out of the hand will get the problem. That's why we don't say, the hand will sick, they don't go to hospital. The hand will not sick, they don't have house. Or they don't have street. But that 3 days to me, I don't mean nothing. Because they listen to doctors. I can watch television, AIV, and they see them debate, or then they talk. I believe say government table, they give it once and for all, if you 14 days they lock me. We don't say no go use us on a daily wage, what kind of street, what we get now they eat. But we go for a sacrifice for one thing.
Alright, so what's going to be your message to viewers then?
Huh?
What's going to be your message to viewers then?
To the viewers then, I just want to admonish we. We not say it's not easy, the country is not easy now. And not to one side, the whole world, it's not really easy. For preventing, government will try, but the best that we can do for ourselves. Government will say this, government will say this. Government not going to follow over inside. Now we say so for prevent yourself. Government will say social distancing. You have to cover face masks. But government not going to follow inside you. But you life now you get out. Now you have to prevent. You take the measures the government take. You have to wash your hands frequently, cover your face, and you get social distancing. And that will help you all. Because if you get some, a street you're gonna host, if you cannot go get them, you have to go get them. So I believe say, long listen to what the health people they tell me, don't follow along you. Then go help you.
Alright, thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Hello to you, sir, and welcome to this interview. Please do tell me your name.
My name is John. I live at number 12 John Street, and my shop residence is at number 6 Pulteney Street.
Alright, and please, Mr. John, what do you do now at the Belgium Park today?
Well, actually, I'm a private businessman. I sell both electrical and household furnishing goods.
Alright, we all know say most of our goods they sell in Belgium get for do with things the way they come up from abroad, where they carry with here. How it don't tell for una ever since where the sick don't come and also the borders they don't lock for inside salon.
And kindly speaking, since where this COVID-19 came at this country, it's the most stressful time for we the business people, because the sales that will be done is for the get first time. Now all side lock. It's very difficult. But the only thing, to the glory of God, we manage, because with God all things are possible.
Right. We outside on lock and una business then still deal with una. We go look for no do please. This cause any increase in price on the goods way they sell?
Well, actually, to be candid speaking, we the Sierra in this country, we're not going to fear justice now in mind, because people they take advantage of our situation. We're not fear in the sight of God. Because if I tell you, People then they don't carry goods in this country, they in stock for a long time, no sales. Before then bring price down for help the government of the day, for that then they increase price. You know, you go to the market, even where they go buy in a market where they get to daily food, everything the rest is up. Not a government they do. Now we self what they do. Because if I tell you a lot of stock there in this country, we can serve this country till the end of COVID-19.
Alright, so there you need try for tell we say then goods there where then we don't go buy and before COVID-19 they come now salon, yet then they increase the price.
Yes. Especially the Fuller community, the Lebanese community, the young community. Because down in there they get big money with the other goods. They get goods in a stock. They get about to give this country some amount of fear and justice. But probably now them base, you know, at least let them know say Sierra Leoneans, them we are up to them. But people them, you go to the shop, things the way, then we don't go buy, then steal it. You know, it's not fair, you know. They know they have the government. And governments that we the people. Now we are the government.
Alright. So what if you say the government need for do in order for remedy this situation?
I will expect the trade minister to come out with a policy statement. You know, at times the reason why people then vote for them, put them in various positions, now then for take the chance because like we no go will take their lead in it, but then when they are in governance, especially since when the trade minister come, why they not see come out with any policy statement? Say so thing so for selling, so thing so for good.
But then we talk more concerning the COVID-19. Ever since when the sick don't come na salon, what don't they do, especially when it gets to do with the aspect of social distancing? What don't they do for to say that's really the happen at this Belgium park?
No, kindly speaking, like we don't do a lot of sensitization program because we get for idea to the president a message and the health workers the message. Even about a week past, our worship the mayor was here with us, try for sensitize week, count a lot of face masks. Everyone self out of one pocket. We get a lot of things where they do so. But you know, if we come and work for the little people, then very difficult. Especially then trading area where you get all walks of people, all class of people. Some people, even way they try to tell and say, this is what you should do. Some people, they know 30 days, they know they give for buy. But to God be the glory, I believe say this thing must come to an end where everybody go back to normalcy.
Alright, so what's going to be the final word?
The final word to the people of this country. Do Lord, we adhere to the president a message, the health workers the message, especially Solomon Jamiru, when are in charge of EOC in this country. We every day then they go an update. We appeal to salon people, especially people away and people say they can take law into their hands. We're very bad. This country, we all let law and order. Law abide. If anything doing in this country, we will suffer. I told you plenty. Thank you for listening. May God be.
Hello, sir. Welcome to this interview. Go, please do tell me your name.
My name is Francis Sesay from Belgium Sellers.
Alright. Please, Mr. Francis, what do you sell in Belgium?
I sell household things.
And things that way they sell now, things that way they make in a salon or na things that way they import?
No, things that way they come out.
We all know say now the road from out for Kansai salon, where you reach here the place don't block, you know they book inside. So how business don't tell for you and how that they affect you?
For presently the business not favoring me. It really stiff. You know, easy business not the at least people in it think about the disease and all that stuff then they so it's not really easy for you presently. They find it difficult.
So what if you say need for be done?
Well, we just pray God let God make this disease, this pandemic disease, God eradicate under the world. We cannot talk salon. The world as a whole, not really easy.
Alright, let me talk for una where they can do business every blessed day. How we can tell for una during the lockdown?
We can find it difficult actually because we're not used for dinner house for then 1, 2, 3 days. We're not used to actually. We're not for do. Na global disease. We just get for go over the precaution. Well, it's not really easy. Like we use for cancer every day. Not use for sedona house. So na a global disease. I believe say we know the. Yes, we pray to God, let God make this sick at least. It don't at the world.
Alright, so
these things gonna be okay for me, but it's not really easy.
Alright, so what's going to be final word to viewers then?
The final one will be the give. At least now we all go take to precautions, wear masks, and
wash we hand. According to the COVID precaution, I believe so we all take for obey to the preventions.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you very much. Hello, sir, and welcome to this interview. Please tell me your name.
My name is Alhaji Ali Kamara.
Mr. Alhaji, what are you doing at the Belgium ground today?
Well, Belgium ground, they do business. But for right now, the pandemic they on, it gets a lot of difficulty towards with the businessman they will do business now for present. Because now situation I be there before and now it not be the same since when the sick don't come inside, they get a lot of constraint. When they get business as how be they get and trade, when they get customers then as how them they can't trade before we begin with normal system. So then they all get a lot of pressure we put on we. Yeah.
Now where they buy business where they come up from overseas. Now where they go down block so people from overseas they able to come inside again with their business, and even the business they come now at a very little amount. We go like for no from now how una they get goods now.
Right now the goods even Sesay it's difficult to forget. Because today where this pandemic not be there, it's somehow easy. Some of the brothers, whether they travel, they go, they count business, they able to get some business reasonable. But since then, with all this transportation, they don't stop. Nothing they come out, nothing they come inside. We get lots of difficulties.
Today we talk concerning if you go get for rate the percentage of how much una be they buy the goods that they for can sell compared to now.
It's quite different, really. It's quite different. Because today, we goods then be the can competition be there. Some money they pay. But now since when we don't get this pandemic, all man we get in business, if you know how they sell today, I be the sell with now a different price increase, you know. You don't go buy the price we be the buy before with now a different. Where you go, you dey constrain a lot. You do wakate before ever you go meet up some certain business on side. Say well, there is no way pastor just get for involvement, not involved for me business money. Man put some me money no go waste. Then the business go can't snap for some time. Say God bless you back, you able to sell one item. You fight for go purchase back.
Yeah. What will be the final word to viewers?
Well, my final words today for this interview and the interview me, I want to make government make you freedom of movement. Make government give freedom of movement. Because I believe so if we get freedom of movement, business to be normal. But like now with the roads and blocked, nothing little gone. You know, we get some of the brothers and some man are upline, they can go do business, all man don't block inside in the need able to do movement again. You see?
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. No, thank you too.
Hello and welcome to this interview, sir. Please do tell me your name.
Well, my name is Ibrahim Ansari.
Sir Ibrahim, what do you do in Belgium?
Well, my name is Juman, I do business in Belgium.
Alright. As Juman in Belgium, how business don't start for you ever since this COVID-19 don't come out of the country?
Well, like seriously, if I remember last year, how they do business in this Belgium ground, things be they go alright because now we get this pandemic. From all this pandemic came inside this planet from November last year to now, things are so crucial. Again, Allah not say lies. They live in an abject poverty first. It's not easy for the businessman there. Again, nothing, no they go, nothing, no they can inside. By God in power, no more they live under a magical way.
Especially for the businessman, the way they live a day-to-day life, wherein you buy today, you sell today, you enjoy your money today. Okay? How is it for now when lockdown could be?
Well, I not say that, my sister, the country, you know, easy. You know what I mean? Because all kind of streets, the bad say almost can go 1, 2, 3, 300,000 a house. But right now, for like get 50,000, you know, easy. Right now, the water key stuff where they see, they don't impose tax. Where you want to go pull the container, trust me. First, you go under process before you go pull them. So the people, remember how they go buy tobacco. Where you go ask them, how this price don't go up, so they tell you right now, tax don't go up, all that stuff. So today, the car will be they do business so now. Things are too hard these days, trust me, my sister. But, yeah. But at the time for tell Papa government, they all come into one. Party A and Party B, let them come into one. because I tell you say the country now we Sierra Leone and then I will get some and I will go for make the country not pull all the enviosity and grief but for kind to one and make salon for the future generation. Because right now it's not easy. I tell you, right now youth man and then they look up to the government. But the government right now, but they tell you one thing, but this is they go straight to the president. If you listen to the noise of the market, you cannot buy anything. Mr. President, let's look towards a manifesto. Let's forget about other people. This is Sierra Leone, this is Freetown. We all lay under the canopy of the SLPP. SLPP in our government and our all government. SLPP for come outside with the APC and push Salongo before. Sierra Leone now one go get, I like man come off Freetown or Salongo go soon in America. Trust me, now Salongo get for come and can develop Sierra Leone. Lord push far away this tribalism, nepotism, at least to country. Because tribalism and nepotism, it counts something like war in our country. If I can remember what happened in Rwanda, the genocide, over 800,000 people and died inside Rwanda. So we talk to Sierra Leone, let people calm down. Anybody who refers for couch incitement, don't forget about that. You know, if you listen in the market, you can never buy anything. You know what I mean? So now, what done, Mr. President, look towards the manifesto. Not 3 years they cancel. You know what I mean? All that stuff in there.
So what thing be you want to viewers them when they listen and watch you concerning how them for prevent themselves, not forget this and also the one where they fear for come buy market in Belgium, be it that this sick day on currently, and also what you go tell them about social distancing way una they observe in Belgium.
Well, definitely, my advice what they give you right now because Sierra Leone, I believe say this pandemic will cancel. God get for eradicate in the name of Allah. Because God now get everything, with God everything is possible. And they try to tell people across Sierra Leone and beyond, let them keep their social distances. Let us go to wash your hands for 20 minutes or 20 seconds, something like that, sorry. For love, we'll keep on these social distances. And I talk to Papa government, let them able to talk to the medical system. You know, for the people out in the front line, let them fight for pay the money they earlier because you know go find way possible don't suffer for your own net. The early money begin see I read, you know, sit around, it don't make any sense. So me I talk to Papa government, let able look to the front line people because you know easier when somebody take a risk for take care of the country as a volunteer, it's not easy. So the only thing Papa government, they get for car into line, it get for cars one, and that ends. Tribalism will be the part of the country. It broke that wall day. From there now, the cow the team mandate team not Shabro, the cow we as one. So we go live as one Sierra Leonean. But I'm not saying it's not easy. Let all man put on the face mask so they can na public side and for we in Belgium, it's got to be the guest sell. But in as much of this pandemic don't carry right now, we know they able to get sell. Somebody they can't more ask, somebody don't go. So all I'm saying, there's someone afraid because they feel say the woman already in the country, as anything uprising they take place. But me I can rest assured anybody, Lord pray, let Mama Salon in peace. If you work here, trust me, not go born fine Pekin. If I can remember from 1991 to 2002, we lost over 50,000 people. Enough not to 5,000. So I'm well done no more.
Alright, thank you very much. Viewers, una self don't listen. As people and what they sell in Belgium, they grumble a lot concerning where they find them very difficult to get goods where they come up from overseas, where then self-king manage for sell inside salon. Then they send message out to government and also to the people of Sierra Leone for land for they protect themselves for this thing called COVID-19 and to the government for turn eyes to them so that they not go forget them, especially at these difficult times. May bring the program come to you today. My name is Kona. Till we meet again to another edition of Talk to the Camera, I say tata.